Hey y'all, so you know when you have a plan and you made your plans like a week in advance and you're like, when you get to that day, it's just not happening? Yeah. That's why I'm recording this on my phone, on my phone. I was gonna get out the good camera. I got a good camera now, y'all, and a tripod thanks to my boo. But listen, I'm tired. I look tired now. I think my allergies are bothering me. My eyes look kind of suspect right now. So, yeah. But you know what? It doesn't matter because what I have to say is going to be kind of quick. So, not on here because I haven't really talked about this on YouTube because I haven't been around. But, like, on Instagram and, yeah, I think on Instagram, I posted about this. My new love, my staple that I've been using this since I think I started last year. I think I started last year. Olaplex, y'all. And let me get a good picture. Listen, I am so mad. I wish I'd known about this stuff in my transition days because maybe it would have made it easier. I don't know. Maybe doing my hair would have been easier. But no, I still would have had to cut those straight ends off. Listen, once the bonds are damaged, they're damaged. I don't think there was anything that was gonna bring back that heat damaged state of my curls. It just wasn't gonna happen. But I wish I had known about this stuff before because I like keeping my hair long and my hair, you can't even tell now. My hair is it's like waist length, hip length, or something like that. I don't know, it's long. We'll see, because I'm gonna actually flat iron it so I could get a trim. But I wish I had known about this stuff before. It would have saved me like so much trouble. Man, like I was shocked. Like the first time I used it, I putting it on, I was just like, wow. Like I noticed if my curls were kind of a little like limp. But when I put it on, I noticed that they looked bouncier. But I'd actually flat ironed my hair. However, it was after straightening my hair that I really noticed the difference in my ends. On top of that, I go in to see my hairdresser and he moved his shop. I still go to Dean, y'all. Dean still cuts my hair. If y'all remember a video I did about him, like I don't know how many years ago. Dean still cuts my hair. So then he had his own shop. He closed that. He went to someone else's shop and he's in there now. He has a chair. But I hadn't seen him. I couldn't find him. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so my friend Draco cut my hair for me like in May. And then beyond that, I hadn't had a haircut in, since then. So when I saw Dean for my birthday in December, it was like some of the ends were thin. Like I had to get a lot cut off. But he was like, for the time that he hadn't seen me, he said my hair was in pretty good condition. So that's how I was like, okay, I will be using Olaplex for the rest of my life because, y'all, my ends, like I said, they need to be cut, but it was more, not so much damage, but more just thin. But I guess that's just the nature of my hair. It's just going to do what it wants. Then probably keeping it in a bun sometimes, probably bad. So I actually started bunning my hair a different way. But yeah, Olaplex. So it's not a protein treatment. It's not a moisturizing treatment. It's something that actually strengthens the bonds of your hair. Now this is actually the step 3. This is the take-home one. And as you can see, it's a small bottle. But y'all, you don't, I'm sorry for the glare. You actually don't use that much. Like I don't know. I had a bottle before. I got 3 uses out of the bottle. Actually, maybe like 2 1/4 uses or 2 3/4 uses. That's why there's a little bit missing here, if you can see. I had to use a little bit out of this one, along with the old bottle that I had. This is my second bottle. But I used that along with a moisturizing treatment and a protein treatment, or like a reconstructing treatment actually. I used the Draco K-Pack and I hydrated with this, and world of difference. World of difference, y'all. So, yeah. That's what I was saying before. This is the step 3 one. You take this home and you can use it. The step 1 and 2, you have to get done in a salon. You cannot do it at home. You must get it done in a salon. It's actually for damaged hair. That's I think it looks like if you color your hair or bleach your hair, that's what that's mostly for. But if you have really damaged hair, I did see a video where a natural woman had the step 1 and 2 done on her hair. She had great results, and then she took the step 3 home. So for, you know, maintenance, I think it's a good idea. Some people are like, no, you don't need if your hair's natural. Yes, yeah, whatever, roll on. Because guess what? Because my hair is long, so I need as much preventative measures to keep it long as possible, because I do, yeah, I want to keep on my length. But godsend, I love this stuff. I really do. And again, I pay for this with my own money. I'm not sponsored, nothing. Yeah. So, like I said, this is what you do. First, you have to shampoo your hair. You give your hair a light shampoo. So what I do is I just use something like, I use a sulfate shampoo to get my hair clean. Cheapo Suave, which is what I'm gonna use. Suave coconut. Sorry, the lighting is horrible. I'm gonna use that, give my hair a light shampoo. And on top of that, y'all, this is 2-week-old wash and go, which is why I look so crazy right now. So on top of that, it's kind of dry, but this stuff is actually very detangling. It helps you detangle. I was very impressed that I used it the first time. I was like, all right, how you doing? So I'm gonna go wash my hair. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna talk to you about what you gotta do to put it on. It has to be on damp to wet hair. Not too wet, so you're not dripping all over the place, but it has to be on at least damp to wet hair. And I'll be back. Oh yeah, so my hair's washed, and now I'm gonna start putting this stuff in. My hair was like, oh, you really think you're gonna try to detangle me after you wore a wash and go for 2 weeks? If my hair could cackle, I really think it was right now. All right, so like I said, I did a light shampoo. I shampooed one time. I also used a shower comb to try to get rid of some of the shed hair, so I wouldn't have such a task right now. And now I'm just going to section my hair off. And what is dripping everywhere? Okay, there we go. Lovely clean hair. Yeah, I shampooed once with the Suave. Like I said, light shampoo. You don't need much more than that. And now I'm going to take the Olaplex. I'm going to use about this much to start with. I'm going to start by concentrating on your ends. And I like really work it through. With this stuff, a little does go a long way, so you don't need to overdo it. If you have thicker hair, you might need a little bit more. Like I said, I get about 2 3/4 uses out of one bottle, and a bottle costs, how much is this? $28? I think it's $28. So that's. But how much do I use? Yeah. But you only need this about once a month. Maybe less. Okay. So I have this worked through. What I do, I don't comb my hair right away. I let it, I put my hair in, and this is how I do it on my conditioners and, well, my deep treatments, because mostly that's what I use. I section my hair off, well, like I said, section my hair off, put everything in, put it in a bun, and then I let it soak in before I detangle. If you do it that way, you'll find, and you have like hair that's like thick or hard to detangle, try letting your conditioner soak in first, or your treatment soak in first before you attempt to detangle. I just cracked a bone in my ankle. That was weird. Okay. I have shed hair everywhere. Y'all. Just a tad. I want to make sure I really get my ends covered. I'm trying to make sure you can see everything. Okay. Actually, no, I'm going to use a solid clip. These black clips I'm using, not this, obviously, but this, I got these at Sally's. I saw actually another, I'm looking for the other one. I saw another YouTuber using them, and I was like, what are those? Because all of the clips I have before, they either have these tiny teeth that would tear up your hair. It's not or, they would tear up your hair, and then on top of that, they would pop off. And I was just like, ugh. So when I saw somebody with them big clips, I was like, I want those. Yeah, I had so much shed hair. Actually, no. The amount of shed hair that I had actually for 2 weeks actually kind of wasn't bad. Surprise. I don't know if it's because I've been taking iron. Okay, and let's talk about that. I found out I'm anemic as heck. I found out from the other half's doctor that the amount of iron we were taking, the supplements, we were supposed to be taking like 3 times the amount for what we needed. So I think like the bottle that I got from CVS was like 45 milligrams or something like that. Turns out I should have been taking, well, we both should have been taking something like maybe like 150 or something like that, a little bit higher. So after I upped the dose of that, I was like waking up and no longer feeling like a zombie in the morning. I was like, get out. I was like, iron, just from that. So I'm wondering if that has to do with how much less shed hair I have right now. I don't know. Because for a 2 week, sorry, I dropped the brush in the sink. For a 2 week wash and go, I was expecting a little situation in the tub, but actually it wasn't too bad. Okay. So we're good to go. Put it in a bun. Okay, let me see how long it is now. And I'm using just a little bit at a time. And I'm really gonna work that through. I have a spray bottle of water also nearby. I'm gonna, when I detangle, I like spray my hair a bit to get a little wet. The wetter your hair stays with this stuff, well, and actually when you're leaving it on, the better the product works. Also, you have to shampoo this product back out. You cannot leave it in. It's too heavy to leave in. And yeah, I think some people either co-washed it out or didn't shampoo it out, but I read a lot of complaints where people said, oh, it made my hair greasy, it was too heavy. I said, dang, you left it in. You tried to co-wash it out. No, you have to shampoo it out. And actually, I learned that in the Olaplex Facebook group. They were very helpful in there. All right, I have have 2 brushes I'm gonna use. I don't know, I might not need this soap. You know, it's never a day that I don't knock anything over. Sorry for the noise. All right, I have 2 brushes I'm gonna use. I might not need this one. This is a Kangi brush. And actually, this was sent to me. My sister's texting me. Girl, I don't know what. I don't even know what glasses she's talking about. What? She said, where I get my glasses from? Oh, she means my eyeglasses. Yeah, I'm blind now. This is a Kangi brush. This was sent to me a while ago to review. And it's a good brush. I like it to get out my shed hair. Because I like it's a double rows of teeth. Now, I don't know if anyone is going to ask this. Do I still use the Detangling teeth? Remember I did a review on that, I don't know, how many years ago? I don't use that anymore. Well, you know what? I do. I use it if my hair's straight because the bristles feel so good on my scalp. As for my curly hair, or my hair when it's in its natural state, I do not use it. I think the teeth are a little... They're a little too harsh. And I like seamless things that don't have seams in it. That's why I mostly use Mason Pearson combs on my natural hair. That's what I pretty much only use. I have a Mason Pearson Detangling comb. My only gripe is that it's tiny. I wish it was bigger. All right, you know what? I don't know. This is not really getting our shed hair. I might have got most of it out with the shower comb. In which case I will say, well done. All right, I'm gonna spray my hair a little bit more. Oh, and the reason why I'm starting with this front section first instead of the back one, which is where I put the Olaplex on first. This section of my hair is looser than the back of my head, so it's easier to detangle. So I like the treatments to soak for a little bit longer in the back. Actually, no, I'm gonna spray my hair with some water. I want to really make sure I'm getting this stuff worked through. I might. Add a little bit more to my ends. Okay. I'm just using a dab more. Again, like I said, a little goes a really long way. I'm going to get some more of this when Sephora has their sale again. Alright, now let me show y'all the goat of all brushes. This Felicia, yeah, I can detangle from the roots. You're not supposed to, but I can. This Felicia Leatherwood Detangling brush. Y'all, I paid for this one. She had a sale and I got it. And game changer. I use it to detangle and I use it to style. So, like if you wanted to style, so you could actually do this with it and get some nice curlies. But this brush smooths, it gets out the shed hair. And it doesn't tear up your strands. I love this brush. All right, so that section is done. Gonna put it back into its little bun. So when I finish detangling, I put a shower cap's do not fit my hair anymore. I use a plastic bag and I put it on my hair. Again, you're gonna make sure your hair is damp. If your hair starts getting dry, use a spray bottle to dampen it again. Because again, you need to keep your hair wet for this to work properly. So I put a bag on my head. I leave it on for about an hour. Sometimes it's been left on longer. If I had to do laundry, it might get left on longer today because I need to do laundry. What's new? So you leave that on. Shampoo it out. Then you do a deep treatment. Now I'm noticing when I was washing my hair had a pretty loud snap to it. So I don't need a protein treatment right now. I'm gonna use a moisturizing deep conditioner. Probably use my Curl Junkie. Okay, so this is what I want y'all to see. I'm not being rough on my hair, even if it sounds like it, I promise. This stuff is like really useful with detangling. And I wanted y'all to see that. Usually my hair is, it takes a really long time to detangle after a wash and go. But after a 2-week wash and go, honey. Just make sure I'm getting my nape. Oh my Lord have mercy. That underside, that kitchen is like really. I also want to tell you this. If you use the tangling comb or brush, whatever, and you have a lot of shed hair in it, make sure you're clearing out your comb or brush between sections. Because when you're trying to drag a comb or brush filled with hair through your hair to detangle, all you're doing is it's just a lot of friction you're putting between that shed hair and your hair still in your scalp, and it's just making it harder for you to detangle. So clear out all the hair so everything glides smoothly, and you should be golden. Okay. I don't think I need to add more of this back stitching. Look at my ends. See how they're like bouncy. I'm just adding a dab more. I think I covered everything. I hope I did. If y'all have questions, I'm sure you will ask me. I'm not gonna bore you with doing the other side of my head. You saw me do one, and yeah. So I will either, I don't know if I need to show you anything after this. I'm gonna flat iron my hair. I need to look here. I'm gonna flat iron my hair because, like I said, I need to get a trim. But you'll see pictures of my hair straight on Instagram, or I might do another video Chikoro, who I loved from my naturality days. Sis, how you doing? She asked me for a lymph check, so I may come back and do a video for that. And some, I don't know, something else, I'm sure. I'll find something to ramble about. Y'all know me. All right, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay?